Good morning, and welcome to my little beachside devotional. Mr. Koa is asleep. Anytime I'm struggling to get Koa to sleep, just throw on the carrier, go for a walk along the beach. I give him like 2 minutes and he's out to it. But all of this actually just got me thinking so much about God's love for us. And I wanted to share a couple of revelations that I've had since becoming a mum about the goodness, the kindness, the provision, the love of God for us. But first and foremost, if you are new, welcome. My name is Laura. I am a first-time mama to my almost 6-month-old son, Koa. And this channel is all about faith, food, fitness, but really all about my journey through motherhood and the revelations I have about God along the way. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, please follow along for the journey and comment below as well. I genuinely enjoy reading all your comments and messaging you back and connecting with you. That being said, let's dive into revelation number 1. All right, so revelation number 1 is how much God is our provider. When I think of other animals when they're born, a lot of them are sort of like quite independent. Like a horse can walk when it's born. However, babies, let me tell you, I was just not prepared for how dependent they are on mum. They need help with everything. They need help changing, feeding. They need help showering. They need help being put to sleep. Oh, isn't this just beautiful? Okay, I'm at the end of the walk. I'm going to turn around. They are so dependent on mum to provide everything for them. And it just got me wondering, why did God do that? Why did God make babies so helpless? Why do I need to do everything for Koa? Why couldn't he be born just already able to know how to use the toilet? That would be great. How come babies are so helpless and we need to be so sacrificial in giving everything, so much love to them? And it got me thinking, well, actually, this is such a reflection of how we need to be with God. This is how God intended our relationship to be. Koa is so dependent on me to provide him with everything. And what this is doing is it's teaching me how much I need to rely on God as my ultimate provider. And we need to let God carry us physically because we can't do things on our own and striving in our own efforts. God is our provider. The next revelation I had was actually when I was feeding Koa. He is so physically connected to me when we are nursing. And it just reminded me of John 15 verse 5 of Jesus talking about the vine and the branches and how I am the vine, you are the branches. If you remain in me, you will bear much fruit. And it's this idea of how connected we have to be with God. Just as much as Koa gets all of his nutrients, all of his sustenance, all of his energy from me, are we doing the same with God? Or are we surviving on a counterfeit? Are we connected physically to God as we are when we're breastfeeding? Anyway, it's this whole idea that we need to be so connected to God, getting all of our sustenance, all of our energy, all of our nutrients from God. Like, he needs to be our one and only source and nothing else. Revelation number 3 is how much God is our protector. Anytime there is like a bang in the room or a loud noise, Koa always just looks over to me like, oh my gosh, is everything okay? Like, is there a threat? Do I need to be scared? And I often just smile at him and reassure him like everything's okay, and then he smiles back and continues playing. And I just think, are we doing the same with God? With every decision we make, every step we make, are we always checking in with God? Whenever there's a worry, a stress, or a concern, are we checking back in with God going, is everything okay? Because Koa knows that I will protect him. And equally, we need to have that same awareness of God knowing he will protect us. We need to continuously check in with him knowing he is our provider. And lastly, God is our comforter. Koa so easily falls asleep in the carrier, and I think it's because he feels so safe next to my chest. He can smell me, he can feel me, he can touch me, he can see me. Oh, not when he's sleeping. Anytime he's upset, honestly, like a little cuddle fixes everything. And I just wonder, are we drawing this close to God for peace when we're struggling? And are we resting in the Father's arms when we need comfort. So those are my 4 little revelations about God's love for us since becoming a mum. But I just hope this encourages you to keep pressing into God, to open up your Bible, continue seeking Him, knowing that God is your protector, your provider, your comforter, and your sustainer. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please send it to someone if you feel like it would bless them. And don't forget, wherever you go, spread some love and some joy in whatever you do. Until next time, goodbye.